Stanley. 5 signs she's not a wife. Y'all better pay attention. All right.
Women fell off. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all used to hide the traits
Y'all
that
better
weren't
pay
wife
attention.
material back in the day.
Say that again.
Women fell off. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all used to hide the traits that weren't wife material back in the day. But nowadays, you might as well put it on your forehead. And I really think
They flaunting that shit. They flaunting that shit, bro. Oh yeah, I'm that. I don't care. I'm this. I don't care. That's sad, bro.
it's because guys don't value wife-like traits and girls they don't see as a wife prospect. Like if a dude is trying to get with girl A, but
And we ain't any better, bro. The guys ain't any better. We're literally not any better, bro.
in the meantime, girl B is handing out more kitty on a platter than Vietnam in 2015, wearing
Hey,
lingerie
yo.
to Walmart and taking booty shots at parties. I think over time what happened is girl A noticed girl B getting attention of guys that she liked and started replicating the behavior. So in honor of getting everyone back to normal, here are my 6 signs that she is not a wife. And shoot, a bonus honorable mention on what is a red flag is not being able to communicate with people. Number 1, if they cover up for their friend cheating, save yourself the heartbreak. She is not your wife if she's okay with her friend lying to her significant other.
Say that again, bro. Bro, I gotta tee up, bro.
Number 1, if they cover up for their friend cheating, save yourself the heartbreak. She is not your wife if she's okay with her friend lying to her significant other. Mentally, that means that she has the ability to stomach a lie that's very detrimental and horrible, despite being around her friend or maybe even her friend's boyfriend. Like imagine going on a double date knowing your girl is lying and pretending while the other guy is clueless. I would throw up to the point that you would see red chunks on the carpet. Speaking of red, that brings me to sign number 2, which is red hair and butterfly tattoos. They might as well be a beware of dogs.
All right, this man,
Dog sign and a slippery when wet sign. Beware of dogs,
bro.
because shorty is gonna dog you out by the time the relationship is over.
This man said she got butterfly tats or red hair. She's a red flag. That's crazy work.
And slippery when wet because,
Well,
well,
this shit don't count.
but no matter how slippery things may get, at this moment with hair that makes her look like she hit a Dragon Ball Z power up in the fresh tattoo skin, she is not in a wife material state. But like once it goes back to like natural, oh yeah, that's a good prospect right there. You should be good, because the only time where you being good doesn't matter is sign number 3, when she makes everything about her. Something about that just makes me feel like less of a human. I don't know.
Dead ass, bro. It's like we trying to build something, or we already have something, and you making everything about you, bro. That gonna make me think my feelings don't matter, bro. I don't matter. He ain't lying.
Know what it is. Maybe it's the fact that I'm not being thought of. I just can't imagine being married to somebody that doesn't see me as a human being. Everything can't be about you, shorty. I'm not even asking for the whole 100. The other 80% can be yours. Like as a human, I don't think that's too crazy to expect. Perfect real-time example. If you ever went on a date and she somehow finds a way to be upset by the end of the night, if you ever been planning some hangout time with your friends that she knows about, but when it's finally time to go, she starts an argument or tries to make you stay, that's not a wife. Early on is cute because, you know, who doesn't want a girl to want them? But if she's doing that 50% of the time, I'ma still be begging her to stay, just farther away from me. Coming in at sign number 4, this one is debatable, but if she...
Bro, before he goes to the 4th one, I saw this video. This artist, I forgot his name. He was talking about, you know, relationships. And he made the most valid fucking point I've ever heard, bro. I swear. It was like relationship, men, women, right? Men want 5 things from a woman, and he named those 5 things. Women want, he really said 50, but I'm gonna say 10. Women want 10 things from a man. And he was like, if the man doesn't have all 10, he's a dub, right? For the men, we want 5 things. If the woman has one of them things out of the 5, she valid. she good enough. You know what I'm saying? But pretty much like, bro, we how do I say it? We don't men don't expect too much from women, but women expect so much from men. You know what I'm saying? I hope that made sense. I hope y'all let that shit in your noggins, you know what I'm saying? Cause boy, when I heard that, I was like, that's fucking facts.
Doesn't like her family members. I just gotta hear
Doesn't
a good
like her
reason, like
family.
a really good reason. I just
Nah,
prefer
deadass.
my wife to be able to like her family, because for a good portion of your life, that is the people closest to you through
Deadass.
thick and thin. So if you don't like that family, me knowing that I'm not perfect makes me feel like you would leave our family. What happens if you start hating our
For
future
real.
family? And now it's just me and 2 kids and a fire backstory on how I made it as a single dad when my wife left me. I have seen the stories after stories about single baby mothers and the tragedies that they pass through. They sound like 8 Mile come up stories, bro. I don't want to be a part of that to any degree, to any category, to any circumstance. Okay, shout out to everyone who does it. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all, hey,
Deadass.
strong ones. You feel what I'm saying? I'm
Strong as fuck, bro. I give so much props to single parents, bro, because man, yo,
trying to avoid that at all costs. I'm just trying to line myself up the best way possible to make sure that ain't me, right? And like, I feel like the train of thought to be like, dang, you don't like that family, you won't like this one, you could leave. I think that's valid. I'm just trying to make this joint stay together, bro. Also, dropping somebody off every weekend sounds annoying, and I just don't want to do that either, bro. If I tried to move across the state, you're telling me I have to fly them back and forth every weekend if I wanted to see them, or I can't be in their life? No, I'll pass. I'm not trying to be a single baby daddy. And when girls don't like their family, my brain wires it as you have the ability to not like our future family. I'm open to being wrong about this one. Just let me know what you think. Next up is narcissism at sign number 5. Now, obviously, the internet has beaten this word into word.
Oh, bro, they beaten every fucking word you can think of. They've beaten every word you can think of and fucking twisted it and squeezed the fuck out of it and just like, bro.
For submission than Yamcha in that one Dragon Ball Z episode, or well, every Dragon Ball Z episode. Realistically, it was more so like after every Dragon Ball Z fight. I'm not gonna lie, it was really tossing Yamcha up. But the thing about narcissism runs so much deeper than the examples that I'm about to give. It's truly a flaw that you cannot overcome. It's something that they have to overcome, and you could help them be in position to overcome it, but you can never do the work for them. If you're not a certain type of person, you're not gonna be able to survive with a narcissist. Shout out Yo-Yo's cat in the back. Oh shoot, shout out Yo-Yo's cat in the back. Even if you can deal with the narcissist, it's probably not the best situation for you to stay with the narcissist. But someone who is unable to see a different perspective is as good as blind. However, this type of blindness
Deadass. Good as blind, bro. No cap. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I've been at some point in life where I was closed-minded, bro. And I'll own up to that. I was so closed-minded, bro. I kid you not, probably maybe the past 3 years, almost 3 years. That's when I, like, you feel me, gotten better with that. But like, yo, and then taking accountability, bro. People don't know how to do that shit nowadays.
Won't lead you to a Mr. Beast video. Well, it might, just not the one that you want. If a narcissist doesn't make you want to test a nuclear bomb, then they will find another way to put you in a coffin. If you've ever won an argument but still feel like you lost, she's a narcissist. If you ever tried to give genuine feedback or critique them on anything and you felt like you were walking on landmines, she's a narcissist. If she ever takes advantage of people, like batting her eyes at the guy at work who likes her even though she's uninterested, she literally just wants him to put the fries in the bag, but for her, that's a narcissist. I went through that. It was awful. My biggest question about narcissism is like, how do you get them in like therapy? You know?
I feel like everybody, whether it's a lot noticeable or a little bit rarely noticeable, like I feel like everybody has some narcissism in them. You know what I'm saying? But just people, some show it more than others, you know?
It was awful. My biggest question about narcissism is like, how do you get them in like therapy? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't convince someone that they need help, how do you help them? Since the world like revolves around them, as long as everything's revolving, Is it wrong? I don't know. That's a good question because I genuinely don't know. But anyways, I feel like I'm not the most qualified. I don't even think I touched on every subject and topic that narcissism holds because there's so many nuances and pieces of bits of information that matter about it. I think everything that I touched on was like mad surface level, I'm not gonna lie. But I think it still stands the point that if you're probably around somebody who is a narcissist, it's probably be a better idea to not be around them. I ain't gonna lie. So if that's your boyfriend, pack that nigga up. Wait, hold on. Okay, before we get to the end, honorable mention, phone privacy screens. Y'all aren't ready to get married either. People who don't tie their shoes, you're not ready to get married either.
Phone privacy screens? I mean, I get it, but then it's like, have my phone. Take it. I just like the privacy. My girl, it's not me hiding it from my girl or anything. It's just if I'm out in public, I don't want people looking at my shit. So, but baby, here you go. You feel me? Tie your shoes.
Bad hygiene, you're not ready to get married either. I started rambling. Okay, next one. If it wasn't for the last thing on my list, a narcissistic woman would probably be the #1 thing that I avoid. The last thing on this list that would make a woman not wifey material to me would be not believing in God. At the end of the day, a lot of the things I'm worried about,
to each their own. All right, this is not going to apply for everybody, but I agree.
Probably won't show up in a good Christian partner or any good partner, but I'm not the perfect Christian man yet. So who knows how that will go. But with that being said, this was my top 6 things that make a girl not a wife material. It's a wrap. Fade
to black, you know what I'm saying? Bro, this is just his list. I'm sure if I sit down and really think about it, I can make my own list. You guys can do the same too. A lot of the things that he said is, you feel me, relatable or true, you know what I'm saying, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, bro, let me see. Stanley dropped, that means Yo-Yo Vid is around the corner. 3 signs she's wife material. She's responsible, isn't easily distracted, knows her own ambition, and recognizes the amount of support she gets from a guy like me. I see, that's his sign. She's not. She doesn't have a husband. She's a husband. Hey, yo. Red hair isn't always a red flag. Yeah, see, I don't agree with that. The tattoos, I don't agree with that. This is just his list, bro. This is just his list, man. You feel me? But let me know y'all signs if y'all have any of a woman or man that ain't hubby or wifey material. You know what I'm saying? Let me know.